Thank you.
Welcome back from that break. Okay, so we are still on entertainment. So on entertainment, this is what we have. According to Obapa Christie, just like other secular artists, gospel artists incur huge costs during the production, and as such cannot survive on God bless you to pay for such services and the day-to-day running of events. And also she said we pay bills and other expenses, so yes, so we need to get paid for our services, be it at church or wherever. Studio fees, backup singers among others do not come free. We pay for them, so how can we continue to fulfill our obligations if we offer our services for free? She asked. What do you all think about this this very thing Obapa Christie said?
Well, I agree with her. It's very true because she lives in a house and then probably she has a landlord, and then at the end of the month the landlord will come, like he's coming for his friends, and Obapa Christie will tell the landlord, oh, God bless you. It doesn't work like that. They pay bill just like us all. Yeah. So they must earn some money out of the work they are doing, although they are doing it for God. They hire producers, instrumentalists and all. They also must be paid. At the end of producing a music video, and then you tell the producer that God bless you. The person will be staring at you like, what are you saying?
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, so they must earn some money out of it. So I agree with her.
What about you?
Of course, it's a career they are trying to pursue, and they have to earn a living. They will pay fees and they will pay bills, okay? So if Shatawale and Stonebwoy and other musicians are making money out of concerts and programs, I think they also have to
be paid, yes, because even pastors are being paid.
Yes.
and
yes,
they have this thing to say, if you are an instrumentalist and you come to a church and you play a keyboard or the drums, they tell you God bless you. Why are you saying God bless you? Some pastors refuse to even pay instrumentalists just because they think they're doing it for God. What do you mean they're doing? Yeah, they're doing it for God, but they need to eat also. Their transportation is part of it. So I think it's something we need to take in consideration. They need to pay gospel artists. Do not say God bless you. It's a must. They need to be paid like all other artists, Stonebwoy, Shatawale, and then the others. Okay, so still on entertainment, we're talking about Regina Eju Safoa from Friday, February 9 to Wednesday, February 14. Actress and entrepreneur Regina Eju Safoa will host her attempt at setting the record of longest speech by an individual. And this is what she said. Spiritually, by grace, I am ready. Physically, medically, mentally, emotionally, I am sound. My management, Magic Hands Ghana, has done a good job for me. And that is the more reason why I don't want anyone on anything to discourage me, she said. So what do you all think about this speechathon Regina Eju Safoa want to?
We wish her the very best.
Yes. You know, Ghanaians are very supportive. Who supports her? But I've been asking myself, what is she going to be saying for how long? How long is she on the tour?
From 9 to 14.
So what will she
like
be
5 days? 5 days speechathon.
Ghanaians will support you. So
yeah, we will all support her.
All the best in her speech. Okay. And I know she can do it because she
speaks very well.
She runs a lot.
She runs a lot, so she can do the job. Yes. Okay, so now let's talk about politics. What is trending in politics today? So the member of parliament for Domikwa Benya Ejua Safo has challenged the language of the national pledge, raising concerns regarding its gender bias. Adwa Safo. Okay, so this is what she said. In a lively parliamentary debate on Tuesday, Adwa Safo advocated for the inclusion of foremothers alongside the use of forefathers in the pledge to acknowledge the contributions of women in shaping the country's history through the blood and toil of our forefathers and foremothers. That is what she's trying to say. So what do you think about that, Erica?
I would agree with her, but yes, I would agree with her because our foremothers, we have foremothers, okay. Our foremothers also fought in the attainment of independence, like who
design and flag.
So I think they also have to be recognized and appreciated.
Women must be recognized and appreciated. That is what Honorable.
Honorable Adjoa Safo, she's the former Minister of Women, Children and Gender as well. So I'm sure she's very passionate about women empowerment and all. But then our country is regarded as motherland. So when it goes to a very critical aspect like this, through the blood and soil of you said forefathers, what? Do you know she has actually drawn my attention to it. Women must be recognized so that other females will also be encouraged, so that they can also go ahead and do things for the country and for each other as well.
Okay, so another thing trending in politics is that the Speaker of Parliament said members of Parliament are supposed to recite the pledge before any business begins. What do you think about that? For me, I think, okay, no, wait, tell me what you think about that. Erica, tell me.
Like the parliamentarians are supposed to recite the
pledge before they start with any business.
Like, is it like to remind them?
Yes,
to be loyal,
to hold them. That is what he said. To hold them responsible.
I think it's okay. I think it makes sense. But it won't change anything. Parliamentarians will always be they'll be lying and be lying. I don't say they lie all the time, but I mean, I don't think it will change their acts or anything they'll do there.
Okay.
And then I think he added that roll calls must be taken as well. Even when we're going to school, we used to sing this pledge, we used to recite it, every time, almost every day. So, and then there are leadership positions, we should learn from them. So I think it is okay that they also recite it every day. And for the roll calls, for some time now, I've been following it on Instagram and Twitter and all. Ghanaians are very happy. I even read a comment, someone was saying, then the parliament should also introduce fingerprint scanner to take accurate roll call. Because there are lots of parliamentary candidates, once they are elected, they don't even step foot in the parliament. And then at the end of the day, they just go and take their allowances, their salaries and all.
Plenty money.
When they are not working for us as the citizens. So they should go on with the roll call taking.
Even just last week, the news came out that Commissioner for GRA is earning over 137,994 Ghana cedis monthly. Aside that,
a lot of money.
He takes allowances, inconvenience allowance, housing 6,000, 5,000.
Yeah, some allowances even looks unnecessary, like DSTV premium allowance.
For what? Inconvenience for what?
No.
that is serious when it comes to politics. It is serious. The things that are going on in there will shock you. Before we go, we will talk about one thing that is trending on Accra Technical University campus, that is the amendment of the Constitution. Sorry. Yeah. So, Fedra, please fill us in.
So there's been some changes in the eligibility criteria in contesting for various SRC positions. So we have some of the changes are only students from the accounting department shall be able to contest for SRC finance officer, president and vice president aspirants for HND or straight BTech CGPA criteria is 3.5 and above. Any other executive to be contested for by an HND or straight BTech student should have a CGPA of 3.0 and above. The procurement officer shall be appointed by a student from the procurement and supply chain department only. President, so this is where is creating a lot of chaos and campus. The president and vice president aspirants for BTech top-up CGPA criteria is 4.5 and above. Any other executive to be contested for by a BTech top-up student should have a CGPA of 4.0 and above. And also, if you've contested for SRC position before, you can't contest again. So on Friday, 2nd February, the General Assembly met to vote and approve this newly proposed constitution, and fortunately or unfortunately, the majority of the General Assembly voted in favor of the proposed amendment. So right now, the General Assembly has approved it, and it will go through some procedure, and at the end of the day, it will be approved by the academic board as well. If it goes that way, then we'll see the way forward.
Okay, this is to tell you that if you are a degree student, you don't expect to be having 3.5 as CGPA to go and contest as
presidency or
president, because
position.
you call yourself a degree student. Bachelor of Technology, that's BTech, right?
Yeah.
So let's all do all those that are aspiring to be president, vice president, secretary, PROs. Let's do our best. BTech students, let's go for all the positions in the school. Thank you. Thank you so much. Erica, do you have something to say before we wrap up?
We didn't talk about Nanama.
Yeah, bring it up. Let's go.
So last week, I think within the week, Nanama traveled and she came back, and she has been trending because they said her lips has changed. Her lips has changed after she went abroad, and she's trying to, you know,
she went for a surgery or something. That is what is trending. That is what people are saying.
She's trying to copy Abadob. You know, Abadob has, you know, transformed totally. So, but they are also saying that she doesn't want to grow old, so she's just fixing her body.
Hey, Ghana for.
But her body is a body. She has the right to do anything she wants.
Yeah, and then she's a public figure. She's expected to look good on TV. When she comes on TV and then she's looking old and all, yeah, Becca, we all speak about it. So if she's doing things to look good for TV, I think there's no harm in it.
Okay, so in fact, that was an interesting conversation here with Erica Mensah and Fedra Owusu Yeboah from Accra University, and we are glad to have you all here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And also, thank you for tuning in to watch Accra Technical University television online, and we applaud you so much for coming this far with us, and we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel to be updated with any other information that comes out. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. My name is Theodosia Agbovi.